Hi guys, how are you baby girls? It's Precious here. So guys, this month has been the most amazing month because I'm in love with the month of September. The fact that I love the month of September is because I was born in September. So it was my birthday and my friend gave me a very lovely gift that I appreciate so much. Thank you, friend. It was good. I actually celebrated my birthday on my own. I stayed home, I cooked, I ate, and I drank wine. And my favorite drink called Scorpits. That's what I did. So it was nice. I know my September is ending. It's our month of reborn because September is spring. So I think that it's a month that gives birth to new opportunities. So I really, really appreciate the month of September and shout out to everybody that was born in September. So guys, today actually it's gonna be weird. Let me just tell you because I'm actually gonna talk directly to men. This is something that I think that I need to say to men. So everybody's open to comment. Actually, it doesn't matter if you're commenting now because I normally don't have long live videos. No, I actually come and break it down the way that I think it is, and then I move forward. So I want to talk to men, because I am looking at the world and the environment that I'm around, and I am seeing the kind of things that are happening. I don't know whether these things are happening just in my environment where I am or is something that is global. So, but I'm gonna focus directly on my own side and my own views and what I see. So nowadays I'm like seeing a lot of things happening, especially to men and women. So my title is a message to men. This is a message to men that cares about themselves, that cares about God, firstly, that has values and principles and integrity. I am not talking to men that don't have sense, men that have already sold their souls to the devil. What I mean by that is that I am really, really going to tell something straight to men because not everyone is a man. Do you understand it? Not everyone is a man, as much as not everyone is a woman. There are girls around there playing with toys, and there are guys around there playing football. So now, what I want to tell men is this: you are failing women woefully, and it's a pity. It's a pity that nowadays women are subjected to many, 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 many things that if you think about them, if you sit down and think that if it was you or your turn to subject yourself to such inhumanity, if you can do it, I want to tell men to stop using women. Stop using women. I always tell people stop using women. Someone may ask me, how am I using women? Man, when you decide to be sexually intimate with a woman that you know fully well, you have the knowledge, you are sure that you want to marry, you are using her sexually. Do you understand that? The kind of subjection you subject women, it's inhuman, it's ungodly. Ask yourself, if it were to be you and you were subjected in such an inhumanity, will you be able to take it? Being with a woman that you know you have no future with is a sin, my opinion. People don't understand the reason why they were giving the rights to pay bride prices and marry women. People think you just marry women because you want to have a wife. And I'm telling you, no. You marry a woman so that you will not be using her sexually for free. Do you understand that? Imagine if you have to waste the time of somebody for 6 or 10 years. And you know what happens? Maybe, like I always say, during that time, she's already old. And who are you leaving her for? It's for who? Someone will come to you and say, my mom says that I can't marry someone that has a kid, or my mom says I can't marry a woman that is older than me. But you want to sleep with a woman that has a child that is older than you? I mean, is it that there are no women at that time that you can have sexual intercourse with them when, Are they not women without kids at that time that are your age mates? So if your mother told you that, that means one, you are a disrespectful child. You don't listen to your mom because your mother told you, don't ever move around with a girl that is older than you or that has a child, but you are doing it for sexual favors. Because it's not that you are moving with these girls and you don't sleep with them. You are sexually, sexually using them. And we have this married men these days. The thing, what is happening, I'm just asking myself, are people really thinking normal? They're ready to make you a side chick and give you a crown for that. Someone will tell you, it's all about, men are actually not serious. And I want people to understand something. Most of the places where men actually use women are mostly poorest places. You can see places where a man can have like 10 or 5 wives. They're the most poorest people. Why is that? Instead of your wife or your serious girlfriend praying for you to progress, she's disturbed about how to get you to be focused and faithful. Instead of your wife praying for your progress, she's fighting side chicks. Instead of your wife, you can never make it if the somebody that you're sexually intimate with, sharing blood with, is not happy with you. Go anywhere you want to go. It's just how it is. And you people continue that. There are married men now that are just gonna tell you, you know what, I am married. Can we have a relationship? I'm gonna take care of you. How can a married man have the guts to come to a single girl and tell her that? Why are you even doing that? I am talking to men. Stop using women. You're not getting anything from that. You're not benefiting anything from that. Rather, you leave these women with your blood to raise on their own, for other men to judge them and say that they're single mothers, oh, they were this. But why? If you check very well, countries that take women serious are progressive countries. They're progressing. I think that the fact that women have to wait for a man to propose to her is the problem. It's a problem because a woman has to wait. She has to try her best, and then it becomes a problem because, imagine that you are being with a man, married, you call him, we are one, and then you are depressed. You can't stop him from drinking. You can't stop him from cheating around. You can't stop him from beating you. You can't stop him from emotionally abusing you. And if you start to want to leave that marriage, you are called a divorcee, a bad woman. Why did the man leave you? If the man was beating you, can't you take it? If he was cheating on you, men are polygamous by nature. Hey, let me explain the reason when we say that men are polygamous by nature. Polygamy is not the same as cheating. If you want to be a polygamous man, go and marry. If you marry 10 women, you can never come here and compare yourself with Solomon. He married those 700 women. Are you married to everybody that you're sleeping with? So how can you even say that men are polygamous by nature if they don't marry the women they're sleeping with? Polygamy means that a man is married to more than one wife. Understand that? A cheater and an adulteress is a man that sleeps with a woman that he's not married to. Or that cheats around when he's married. There's a name to everything. There is polygamy. Married to one wife. There's an adulterous man, a married man that cheats around. And there's a fornicator. That is not a married man that cheats around. Understand these things. Men are polygamous by nature. So what? Go and marry 4 wives. It's okay. We're just against the emotional abuse of being a cheater. Cheater. I don't see any woman that will have stress, dear, if you want to marry 2 wives. She will gladly allow you to. I don't see any woman that was going to get crazy because you want to add stress to yourself and marry 3 wives. She'll gladly give you a go ahead. But no, you don't want to do that. You can't do that because you can't handle 3 women. But you can handle cheating. You can handle playing around with people's emotions. You can do that. It's easy for you. Because you know why? that if you have 3 girlfriends out of your marriage, do you know what you do? You know where to keep them in their places. They know you married anyways. But have 3 wives, let's see. Have 4 wives, let's see. If you want to die younger. You can't do that. So you are not polygamous by nature. You are a natural cheater. You are a natural adulterer. You are a natural fornicator. You are not polygamous by nature. You're not. So stop using women. Stop destroying women. Stop making women secondhand when there's no need for that. Love women. Be in love with women. Nurture women. Take care of women. You know, women are not objects. Women are not something that you will take and use and throw away when you want. If you're not ready for anything serious, stay away from women. You can't. Hey, we have prostitutes for a reason. Spend your money there. You know, spend your money there. And I don't understand people that are going to stay with a woman for 10 years, 11 years, and want to dump her, throw her away like a piece of shit. Learn to settle women. Learn to settle people. When you stayed with a woman for 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, what makes you think you have the right to throw her away just because you didn't marry her? You need to settle women. If you're a man, an alpha man, then you know what I'm talking about. Settling of a woman means simply this. When you want to pack up and go, make sure that you already left some investment for her to take care of herself. Because when you stay with a woman for 10 years, definitely going to have a kid with her. Or 2 kids. Why can't you settle her? So that even if you're leaving, she can pray for you, wish you well. How many of you are running around with curses from women? How many of you are running around when women are crying, wetting their pillows in your name? How many of you are running around, women are asking God to terminate you? And you think you're going to progress? You think you're going to make it? How can you make that? You see yourself, things are not just going well. You don't even know where your problem comes from. You don't know the kind of hearts that you have broken. In nowadays, we have a lot of men just there promising women marriages because women are desperate, right? No problem. When you promise a woman marriage, do it. Rather, just shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth. Because when you start going there, she goes there too. When you start saying that, she focuses on that too. You know? So know what you're doing. Stay away from using women. If you don't want her, leave her. If you're not ready, stay your lane. You know, but using women, it's unacceptable. It's not right. It can never be right. It can never, because if that woman was your sister, how will you feel? Did your mother tell you that he was used by men before you got your father? Then what gives you the right to continuously be using women? What are you gaining from that? You can't love someone. Stay away from that person. If you have this logic, you know what? It's your rights. It's principles. Women have their own choices too. A woman may choose not to date a broke man. It's her right. If you choose not to be with a woman with a kid, stay your lane. If you choose not to be with an older woman, stay your lane. If you choose not to be with a younger woman, stay your lane. If you choose not to be with someone that is not like from your same tribe, stay your lane. Is anybody forcing you? But for you to remember that this is your principles, when you have broken them, you lack integrity and you're no man at all. You have to stand by your own integrity and your own principles because nobody's forcing you. No woman will say to you, oh, don't worry, I will manage you. No, but no way. For what? For what? For what? So when you can just come out after a long time and remember that you have principles, I have a problem with you. Stick to who you are. Stick to what you want. Don't use other people for your sexual selfishness. Because, of course, it's just sex that you're using a woman for. Tell me that you're going to tell a woman that you're dating, that you know you won't marry, that, okay, you know what, let's date each other and not be sexually intimate. Just tell me if you can do that. Tell me, can you do that? You can't. As you have choices, women have choices too. Some women want to marry tall guys, slim guys. Some women want to marry guys with big houses. Some women want to marry humble guys. You have your choice and it's your right. But stick to your choice. Don't use other people. Don't use other people. The time that you're wasting of a woman is the time that she must have used to do something better for her life. Stop using women. You're not getting anything from it. You're not getting blessings from using them. Instead, you're suffering. Just check players. I think I'm joking. Look at all the players of the world. They never end well. Did R. Kelly end well? What about Charlie from 2.5 Men? He ended up with HIV. He was a player, playing women around. What are you gaining from that? Instead of you as a man working towards achieving your goals, you're busy working towards destroying other people's daughters. And when you destroy them, you are giving them names because people are going to label them. Everything. Now it's like a girl is a bitch. She can't stay with one man. A girl has jumped from 2 to 3 men and that's what she wants to do. Which woman wants to scatter her own body? Women love themselves so much so that some of them, if they're not okay with their skin color, they bleach. If they're not okay with the size of their breasts, they put silicone. If they're not okay with how they are on their weight, they slim down. This is women for you. They love themselves. So how can they just belittle themselves in the name of what? All I know is that most of the time, the guys that are into all this using of women are normally touts. Because an alpha man has integrity. An alpha man knows what he wants. An alpha man knows that a woman is like his mother. There is no way that you can love your mother and hate other women. An alpha man respects women. An alpha man is the head. An alpha man can never be a tail. Then comes the boys, the men boys. They can never be alpha. They can never get those kind of blessings. Even if they're getting those blessings, finances are not only blessings for men. Blessings of men, it comes in much truths. Don't think that just because you have money, oh, you have blessing. No. Are you happy? Are you having reliable friends? Is your family taking you as a head? Are you called in meetings that are important to contribute? Tell me. No normal people, no progressive men, no serious men in the world who want to do anything to do with a man that is a doubt. Doubts don't progress. Doubts run around doubts. Doubts can never... Okay, just think about it. Can Bill Gates sit down with the doubts? A man with many children, with many women, with no life. No. Before, when you go to meetings of alpha men, they ask you, are you married? How is your family? And when serious men hear that you're cheating around, they don't want to associate their serious, legit business with you. You're a doubt. Change your life. Women are not your toys. You don't toy around with women. You love women. You take care of them. You make them feel okay about being women. This is what makes you an alpha man. A woman of an alpha man is a wise woman and is a happy woman. Then a wife of a doubt is a depressed one. A wife of a doubt is depressed. She's being controlled. She has no say. She has no right. She doesn't even know what to do when if the husband dies. That's a wife of a doubt. A wife of a doubt doesn't know her husband's bank account. They don't have investment together. They don't do nothing. That's a wife of a doubt. A wife of an alpha man knows that this is what this is what I can do when this happens. A wife of an alpha man is managing businesses. Then come and say a wife of a tout. She don't even know her left or right. That's a wife of a tout. That's what this kind of boy men are turning women into. How can you be successful if your wife is not successful really, or your girl? How can you make it if you're not planning your life with someone? How can that be? I'm going to tell you this thing one last time. Take it if you want or leave it if you don't. If you want, I don't care. Stop using women. They're not your toys. Stop Stop thinking that women have to take shit from you. They don't have to. They don't owe you that. If you are a polygamous man by nature, marry as many women as you want, but don't just use everybody that comes around while you have your wife at home. Don't just make women faithful side chicks for no reason. Don't be with women you won't marry. If you have principles of the kind of woman that you want to be with those kind of women. Just be. Why are you afraid of women that you want? You want a woman that is working, educated, without a kid, with no bad background or past. Are they not available right now? So what are you doing with someone that is not exactly what you want? Don't be, when you don't have money, destroy other people's life. That when you see money, you go and look for what you're supposed to be getting. Get what's supposed to be getting when you don't have money and see if you can grow together. Do you understand me? Don't use other people. You say that this is who you are. Get up and be who you are. Get what you want. Do you understand me? Get what you want. Who's stopping you, really? Tell me. Who's stopping you? I'm going to tell you. For your own progress, for your own blessings, for your own, at least for respect for God, acknowledgement of the Most High, stop using women that you won't marry, that you have nothing to do with them. Stop sexually mixing blood with women. Imagine a man that is not even serious with a girl. He won't marry a girl. He's the one checking the phone of that girl. He's the one fighting the girl from cheating. He knows that he has nothing to do with this girl. What is your problem? What is wrong with you? What is mentally wrong with you? I told you, you don't owe any man loyalty who is not your husband. It's for what, that loyalty, really? You are loyal for 10 years for someone else's husband? Because a man that won't marry you definitely is somebody else's husband, isn't it? It's enough already. This using of women is enough. You don't find on Facebook groups where men are trying to see how they can love their wives more. You can find on Facebook where men are trying to be better men and better husbands. But come and see Facebook groups where women are trying to be better wives, are trying to stop their husband from cheating, are trying to get their boyfriend to marry them, are trying to get the men to get and look for a job. Why? That means women are superior then. They are standing a lot of heat that no man can stand. I'm against the using of women. I would never support women being used. Stop using women. I'm telling you, you are continue damaging women. You are damaging your generation to come. Because if kids are born by women that already had kids, that means kids will say that it's okay to have kids before marriage. If you are giving kids, other women kids, and marrying another woman who doesn't have a kid for you, you are telling the new generation that is okay. Is that okay, really? Is that okay? Really? You cannot continue damaging your own. Women are for men. You don't have the right to continue damaging women. And if you damage them, you drop them, they have to move to another person. That person damages them again because you already damaged them and then drops them. She moves to number 3 and then you call her a prostitute. She can't close her legs. But you don't know the root cause of everything. You're not ready? Stay unready. Don't destroy other people. Anyway, you guys, I've said my own. I don't know if you take it or not, but hey, it's Precious here. I don't know how people are going to feel anyways, because hey, I don't know if I hit the nerve or something, but hey man, love women. They love you back. Peace out from me.